a dead fish, you know, and you're like, hello, are you enjoying this?
Hi guys, my name is Alex, I am a sex coach, and I was browsing YouTube like I usually do, and I come across this video, What Men Consider Great Sex, 4 Secrets. And I'm thinking, who does this guy think he is, coming in here saying that these are the 4 things that all men love about sex, that the sex secrets that just drive men crazy, what men consider great sex, I guess, which is the title of the video. And I'm thinking, this guy is stealing my thunder 4 years ago, because the video is actually 4 years old. It has 9 million views, which is a lot of views for a video of this type. And so today I am reacting to it because, as you guys know, or maybe don't know, I am the ultimate authority of what men and women want in sex. I'm just kidding, so don't take me seriously, I'm being sarcastic. But anyway, I'm going to, as a sex coach, analyze these 4 sex secrets, see if they are any good, see if we can learn from them, see if they are truly what men desire in sex, so that all you women out there, or men I guess, you can tell your women what you want in sex and have amazing sexual experiences. If that sounds interesting, then let's begin.
Hey, this is Matt Boggs, and believe it or not, this specific question has come in several different times over the last couple of weeks. So I thought we would devote this particular section to answering the question, what do men consider great sex? So in contemplating this question, I have come up with 4 factors that contribute to us having great sex, and we're going to check out these 4 factors right now. Now, before I give you the 4 factors for great sex with men, it's important that we have the right frame, that we're on the same page. So I'm assuming that you're talking about a monogamous, committed relationship and how to make the intimacy, the lovemaking amazing for your man.
Okay, so he's coming in from the perspective of monogamy, of sleeping with the same partner in terms of having great sex. I tend to agree because I think you can't really have great, amazing sex in a casual hookup, a one-night stand, whatever you would want to call it, because you don't have enough time to build up the knowledge, the experience with that person to be able to provide custom, amazing sexual experiences that are perfect for that person, that individual that is going to have different individual wants and desires. So I'm with him here on this one, but let's go into his first secret.
So from that perspective, the first factor for great sex for a man is frequency. The number of times a month you're actually being intimate with your man. There's a great movie from the 90s where the guy says, you know, sex is kind of like pizza. Even when it's bad, it's still pretty good. So,
did he just buy a pizza to eat one bite from it for that for that amazing, what would you even call that? A joke, I guess. Okay, interesting. So, frequency, yeah, I mean, it kind of depends. If you are giving too little sex and you have kind of a mismatched libido, yes, that can be a problem. It's just, if you're having enough sex is going to be dependent on your partner. Some couples will appreciate just having sex one time a month, and that's just how they are biologically. That's just what they want. Other couples will need sex three or 4 times a day, however crazy that may seem to you, but you just gotta kind of find that balance of whatever you like, whatever makes you happy, and it's going to vary between anyone. But yeah, I guess if you're not getting enough, or would too much be a problem?
check this out. I created this condom calendar for you. If this is the number of times you're making love on any given month with your man, and yet his desire to have sex with you is this number of times, then, I mean, look at this. Like, right, we got this. Check this out. Check this Saturday out. It's like the triple play going on this Saturday, right? If his desire is this amount of frequency with you, and yet he's only making love with you twice a month, I don't care how good looking you are. I don't care how hot you are. I don't care how great the actual sex is. If he's only getting it this much, he's going to be unfulfilled.
So he also went through the effort. Not only did he get a pizza for you guys, he also made a condom calendar. I can't take this seriously. And he was also extremely proud of that condom calendar. Like, look at this. Look. I mean, he already got the point, but okay, frequency. Yes, probably. Yeah. If your man wants more than twice a month and you're only giving them twice a month, then there could be an issue there. And by could I mean there is an issue there.
Factor 2 is variety. You want to change things up. There's great research that shows that routine lulls the brain to sleep. Routine lulls the brain to sleep. Routine lulls the brain to sleep. So you want to change things up.
Yes, variety is extremely important because, like he said, if it becomes predictable, if it becomes expected, then it's not going to be intriguing. It's not going to get you mentally aroused, horny, and anticipating a great sexual experience. And that arousal, that whatever your mind is doing, that is contributing the most to sexual pleasure. If you are in it and excited and just passionate about the experience, it's going to be good. If you're bored, if you're just laying there wondering when it's going to end, you just know exactly what's going to happen, then it's not going to be good sex, right? So yes, variety, that is an easy one. Of course, we all like variety. I think what needs to be emphasized here even more is to be open-minded and try new things. One of the best things you can do as a couple is try different sexual scenarios, different positions, different things that you might not be used to, because it kind of brings you guys together and it kind of creates a stronger connection, and that connection will lead to better sexual outcomes because every time you have sex with that person, you're more comfortable, more able to be passionate, horny, aroused, all that good stuff.
Now the third factor is fantasy. Now every man has fantasies. I'm sure you have fantasies that you would love to enjoy. If your man says he doesn't have fantasies, he's lying, right? Maybe his fantasy is to have sex in the 50-yard line of his high school football field, or maybe it's to have you dress up as a French maid or a nurse, or, you know, one of my wife's fantasies was actually to make love on the beach. And so in our honeymoon in Cancun, we snuck out one night in the middle of the night and found a great spot and made love, and it was an amazing night. And so fulfilling each other's fantasies is a great way to add spice to the relationship, and it can totally take your love life and the sex to a whole nother level.
So, like I said, the mental states that you are in, how passionate, aroused, horny, all of those factors are the most important when determining sexual pleasure. So yes, doing fantasy type stuff, some crazy things that you thought of, kinky stuff, that is going to be more mentally stimulating. And because it's more mentally stimulating, you're going to be more present in the experience, your partner's going to be more aroused, more horny, more passionate, more into it, and they're going to enjoy the sex even more. So yeah, that's a good one. I think it's a pretty obvious one. It kind of goes along with the variety thing. Obviously, there's only so much variety you can do before you add in the kind of psychological variety. And the psychological variety, to me, is far more important in determining sexual quality because, like I said, it's going to enhance that mental stimulation aspect of it.
Now, the fourth factor that contributes to great sex for men is intensity. And here's what I mean. As men, we are wired up to want to achieve something. We are wired up to want to create, right? And so as much as great sex is about us enjoying the sex, it's equally about us enjoying you enjoying the sex. So the more that you can emote, the more that you can show the intensity of the enjoyment that you have through sex, the more it makes us feel like we've accomplished something, that we've done a great job. The worst is a dead fish experience where the woman isn't moving, she doesn't let us know she likes it at all. It's like a dead fish, you know, and you're like, hello, are you enjoying this? Are you awake? Like, it's horrible. Feel free to express yourself.
Okay, so like he said, yes, expression. We all want expression. You as men, you should be emotive, expressive as well because everyone loves that in sex. Everyone wants to know they're doing a good job because there's a lot of pressure when it comes to performing well in sex. And if you're not getting any feedback, any acknowledgement that you are performing well, then it's just going to build more anxiety, more stress in your mind. And as I have said a million times, the more anxieties, the more stressors, the less aroused, the less horny, the less passionate, and the worse the sex will be. Because then you're no longer thinking about how amazing this sexual experience is. You're thinking, am I doing this right? Is my partner actually liking this? And trust me, I have had many sexual experiences where I'm extremely anxious and it was not good for me. And I have also had experiences where my partner is frozen and they're not expressing themselves at all. And I'm sitting there wondering what is happening. And it's not a good feeling, so don't do that. Be expressive, be yourself, and just live in that moment, live in that experience. Forget everything else that exists in the world and just occupy that sexual space, and you will have amazing sex, and your partner will have amazing sex as well. So how did Matt Boggs, he's kind of like the dad joke sex coach, I guess, on YouTube. He did pretty well, I would say. Nothing too groundbreaking. I do like his last 3 tips the most because they all had to do with something mental. And like I said, and like I've said a million times in my videos, the mental factors are far more important in determining sexual quality than the physical factors. So there you have it. That is my analysis of Matt Boggs, and yeah, so 9 million people are somewhat better off for that. Anyway, if you want to not have sex with a dead fish and have sex with an amazing person that is just screaming your name and loves sex with you more than anything, then subscribe to my channel. What are you doing? Of course, that's going to be the outcome of you being a subscriber. So anyway, leave me a comment below. Anything you want to say to me, I will respond to all the comments down there. I love doing that. Also, you can like this video if you want. Who cares? Right? Actually, not who cares. Destroy that like button. Treat that like button like it is the dirty whore you know it to be. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, get out there and have amazing sex. Bye, guys.